Today I'm bringing you 6 easy breakfast ideas for every kind of breakfast person. Whether you like to eat eggs in the morning, prefer something light, want a healthy option, or just need something quick and satisfying, I've got you covered. All these recipes are meal prep friendly, so you can prep them in one day and enjoy them through the week. First, we are making a peanut butter and peach toast. Start by cutting a slice of bread, and yes, you can totally use pre-cutted bread, and toast it in a pan with some butter until both sides are golden and crispy. Spread a generous amount of peanut butter in the toast. I'm using chunky peanut butter for that extra crunch. And then cut a peach in half or quarters and slice it finely. You can always swap the peach for your favorite fruit. Drizzle some honey all over the toast. I like to add some flaky salt because I love that salty sweet contrast, and finish with some roasted peanuts on top. This toast is full of flavor, nutritious, easy and fast. Perfect for those mornings when you are in a rush. If you want something more filling and protein-rich, you're going to love this cottage cheese and smoked salmon bagel. In a small bowl, mix cottage cheese with finely chopped dill. Spread it on the bottom half of your bagel and the top too if you want. Slice your avocado thinly. Plating-wise, I'm not doing anything fancy, just alternating between avocado and salmon slices. But you can totally spread them however you like. For extra protein, you can add a fried egg or poached egg on top. For a simple way of making quick poached eggs at home, here's what you need to do. Fill a pot with water and add a splash of white wine vinegar. About 20 to 30 milliliters, doesn't need to be much. Crack the egg into a small bowl so it's easier to slide in and it doesn't spread. Bring the water to a gentle simmer and focus on gentle simmer, not a rolling boil like if you were cooking pasta. You want small bubbles at the bottom and a bit of steam coming out. Drop the egg in without creating a vortex. This helps the egg white hold its shape better. For the perfect creamy, runny yolk, cook for 2 or 3 minutes. Once cooked, transfer the egg to a bowl of ice water to stop it from overcooking. And there you go, a simple, quick and protein-packed breakfast. Maybe you're not into chewing in the morning, or you just need something quick or on the go. That's when this energy smoothie comes in handy. This recipe makes about half a liter, and here's what you'll need. 150 milliliters of milk, 80 grams of oats, 5 grams of vanilla extract, 50 grams of cocoa powder, 10 grams of espresso coffee powder, 2 ripe bananas, 2 ice cubes, and 40 grams of plain yogurt. Blitz everything in a food processor until smooth. For a fun touch, I like to use a milk frother to swirl some melted chocolate on the inside of the cup before pouring the smoothie. The link will be in the description if you want one. This smoothie is perfect for waking you up and giving you energy. It's got caffeine, protein, natural sugars, fiber, and antioxidants. This is a chia pudding, great for when you want to feel full all morning. Chia seeds expand up to 14 times their size when hydrated, so they digest slowly and keep you satisfied longer. In a large bowl, mix 500 milliliters of milk or plant-based milk if you want, 75 grams of chia seeds, 1 tablespoon of honey, and 5 grams of vanilla extract. Mix well and let it sit. It takes about 1 to 2 hours for the seeds to hydrate, but for the best pudding consistency, let it sit overnight in the fridge. Now for the pistachio butter. You can totally buy it or make your own by simply roasting pistachios at 180 degrees Celsius for 5 to 10 minutes, just enough to bring out their nutty flavor. Then blending them in a food processor on high speed until creamy. Be careful because you will need a tanky food processor for this process. After between 5 to 10 minutes, your pistachio butter should look like this. Once your chia seeds are hydrated, mix it with the pistachio butter until you get the color and flavor that you like. To serve, fill your glass or container 2/3 with yogurt and the rest with your chia pistachio mix. You can also add some flaky salt for that sweet-salty combo on the chia seeds. Chia pudding is perfect for meal prep and it's a delicious, healthy option. This is a egg wrap. It looks like a traditional omelette because I folded it in the pan with the filling so that the cheese melts and gets all gooey. You're probably not convinced that you can make a wrap with eggs, but I'll show you how. Crack 2 eggs into a bowl and add 1 teaspoon, about 10 grams of water. And that's the trick. The water keeps the mix fluid and stretchy. Spread the mixture thinly on a greased pan and cook until fully set, flipping sides. And there you go, wraps made out of eggs, perfect for when you want to cut down down on carbs. For extra flavor, I use the bacon fat to cook the eggs, but you can totally use any oil or butter that you like. For my wrap, I'm adding cheddar cheese, bacon, cherry tomatoes, and freshly chopped parsley. Be careful while folding, the egg layer is really thin and can tear easily, like mine did. And just like that, you've got one of the easiest ways to cut carbs and boost your protein intake at breakfast. This dish is inspired by baked eggs, and it's everything I love in a breakfast. Colorful, flavorful, playful, super easy to make, and as a bonus, is totally vegetarian. To make this recipe, you will need 4 garlic cloves finely chopped, tomato diced in a brunoise, and 300 grams of baby spinach. In a pan over medium heat, add olive oil and the garlic. Once the garlic turns golden and fragrant, add the diced tomato, always remembering to saving a bit for garnish. Season with salt and pepper, then add the spinach. Cook the spinach for about a minute until wilted and make 3 small wells in the spinach. Drop each egg at a time. Season with salt and pepper, cover with a lid and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes more or until the whites are set but the yolks are still runny. Off the heat, top with cottage cheese, diced tomato, fresh herbs, and I've used a drizzle of flavored olive oil. You don't need to follow these toppings, you can just give feathers to your imagination, grab a slice of bread and enjoy a cozy, colorful dish that's perfect for sharing. And there you have it, 6 easy breakfast ideas for every kind of breakfast person.